Aloha, everyone, and welcome back to the program. A few months back, well, actually several months back, I flashed an old favorite LP that I had just recently purchased, that being Live in San Francisco by John McLaughlin, Paco de Lucia, and Al Di Megliola. Actually, it may have been Passion, Grace, and Fire LP. I kind of got them both roughly at the same time. I forget. Anyway, last week I got thinking about John McLaughlin playing the blues because, well, John just plays everything. And I found this. It's Joe Bonamassa, Eric Gales, John McLaughlin just tearing up some Albert King. So I figured, let's do this. So from the 2023 Crossroads Festival, because where else are you going to find something this good? So go ahead, like, share, subscribe. And if you're not enjoying, I don't really know what's wrong with you.
I'm going to play some Albert King for you if you don't mind.
Not at all, guys.
So hard, believe it caught a chill. Can't control the vibration. Oh, I won't stand still. Got no place to turn. Tired of being alone. Oh, I feel like breaking up someone's home. Come on, John. along with someone else. Here to the vibration, 'cause after all, been making myself. Got no place to turn, trying to bling along. Oh, I feel like breaking up someone's arm. John McLaughlin, Eric Gales, ladies and gentlemen.
Bringing up someone's home. 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 Bringing up someone's home.
Thank you very much. Reese Winans on the keyboards, Calvin Turner, Lamar Carter, Jade McCrae, Danny D'Andrea, Josh Smith, Eric Gales, John McLaughlin. My name is Joe Bonamassa. Muchas gracias.
Oh my gosh. Usually I might kind of cut out that very last few seconds of the performance with all the different teases on there and everything, but holy shit. Yeah, I'm just going to assume that you really just dug that. I was probably about 20 years old when I first got introduced to John McLaughlin. I had just gotten home, probably a little high, probably a little drunk, and I turned on the Tonight Show, and there was John McLaughlin. And I recall literally sitting on the edge of my chair, just moving farther and farther, kind of getting closer to the television, trying to get a better look at what I was seeing. I knew the name John McLaughlin, but I think that was probably the first time I had ever listened to him. And that just pretty much set everything else off with the work with, as I mentioned, Paco de Lucia and, God, who am I forgetting there? Al Di Megliola. Sorry, Al. And at that, you find these three great players like Bonamassa, like Eric Gales, like John McLaughlin on one stage. Is really just, it's really remarkable. And I love it how these three very great players they're able to shine while also giving each other plenty of room to, do their own thing, whether it's just, a nod of the head, a point of the finger, or maybe it's just at the end of 4 bars or 8 bars or 16 that one of them knows when to like step back and the other one to take over really without a single misstep. And this, I don't know, maybe to a seasoned musician, maybe to a professional, this is just what you do. I did have a neighbor once who was a symphony musician, and I asked him about visiting guests, and he goes, yeah, we're professionals. Still blows my mind that you can spend 2 hours and just practice someone's entire, hour and a half concert. But there's not a lot of practice time for an event like this. You may email each other about some ideas, some song selections or such. You may do a quick run through backstage, quickly assign different roles. But that's just when the talent and the practice takes over. And holy shit, my friends, if you're not going to find much more talent than you put Joe Bonamassa, Eric Gales, and John McLaughlin on the stage together. It's just not going to happen. Anyway, I just hope you don't love that as much as I did. Like, share, comment, just turn it up and enjoy, man. Oh, I love this shit, man. We'll see you again real soon, all right?